In a sunny meadow surrounded by towering mountains, a baby dragon named Ember sat at the edge of a cliff, staring nervously at the sky. Ember's wings were small, and they trembled every time the wind blew. Today is the day, his mother had told him. You'll learn to fly. But Ember wasn't so sure. What if he fell? What if his wings weren't strong enough? As he sat there, a cheerful bird named Chirp landed beside him. Why the long face, Ember? Chirp chirped. I'm supposed to learn to fly, but I'm scared, Ember admitted. Everyone feels scared before their first flight, Chirp said. Let me show you how it's done. Chirp fluttered gracefully, showing Ember how to spread his wings and catch the wind. It's all about trust, Chirp said. The wind is your friend, it'll hold you up if you let it. Ember watched carefully, nodding, but still hesitating. What if my wings aren't ready, he asked. Chirp smiled. Your wings are ready, Ember. You just have to believe in yourself. Start small, try a little hop. Gathering his courage, Ember stood up, spread his tiny wings, and gave a small jump. He wobbled, landing clumsily, but he didn't fall. As Ember tried hopping again, a sudden gust of wind caught his wings, lifting him a few feet into the air. Whoa! Ember exclaimed, flapping frantically before landing back on the ground. You see? The wind helped you. Chirp cheered. Now, let's try again, but this time, flap your wings slowly and steady. Ember hesitated, but nodded. Taking a deep breath, he jumped again, this time feeling the wind lift him higher. For a brief moment, he was flying. He landed with a thud, laughing despite himself. You're doing great. Chirp encouraged. Feeling braver, Ember climbed back to the cliff's edge. I think I'm ready to try a bigger jump, he said, his eyes sparkling with determination. Chirp flew beside him, offering support. As Ember leaped into the air, he spread his wings wide and caught the wind. This time, he stayed up longer, gliding across the valley. The sensation was exhilarating. I'm flying, he shouted, his voice echoing through the mountains. Chirp flew alongside him, cheering him on. I knew you could do it, Ember. When Ember landed back in the meadow, his mother was waiting, beaming with pride. You did it, Ember, she said, nuzzling him. Ember looked at Chirp and smiled. I couldn't have done it without Chirp's help, Ember admitted. Chirp puffed out his chest proudly. You had it in you all along. I just gave you a little push. From that day, Ember practiced flying every day, growing stronger and braver with each flight. He learned that courage wasn't about being fearless, it was about trying even when you were scared. Soon, Ember's story spread across the meadow. Other young dragons, who had been too scared to fly, began practicing too. Ember became a symbol of bravery for his friends, proving that even the smallest wings could take you to great heights. Chirp stayed by Ember's side, their friendship growing stronger with every adventure. Together, they soared through the skies, proving that with support and courage, anything was possible.